yeah, so knowing you started from, from scratch, like where do you keep all your stock? Like, just at home, or because you ordered, like you said 1,000? No, 100, right?
Yes, no,
First.
100, first
Yeah.
order 100, and these were the ones that I let the people,
Okay.
and then when when most of the people actually bought the top fit, and most of them told me, okay, this is super cool, it works perfect for me, and
Mhm.
that's when I start, and I did a second order of 250 belts more.
Mhm.
Yeah, 250 more. And yeah, the fact is that it's a small product. It's not heavy, so
Mhm.
I can store it at home, and I think it is more comfortable for me to have at home. And when I
Yeah.
have to send it, I call the shipping company, and they come to my house, and they take it and they send it. It's
Wow.
easier, and I think that once you have like maybe 100 orders per day, okay, maybe it's time to
To get a warehouse or something.
yes, a
Yeah.
warehouse, and to to do it more automatic, all the process.
Cool.
But for where I was in that time, I thought it wasn't necessary.
Baby steps first, like, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's it.
Cool. And yeah, so you sell directly, right, to the customer. Well,
The first one, yeah,
hmm.
the first 100 orders, yeah, but after them, I started with the online store and all this stuff.
And so you don't use Amazon at all, like on, like, just through your website, or
Okay, that was a very important thought I had
yeah.
in like some months ago, and I really thought it could be a great marketplace to expand the product and to let it know the product. Okay,
Hmm.
and I actually registered to Amazon sellers, but finally I didn't use it to sell. I just used our online store
Okay.
because you can. Well, it is. I think it's a very good place to also store or to sell the product. But for that moment, I didn't think it was the right moment to do it.
Yeah, and the pro that I see here is that you keep all the profit, and if you sell it
Yeah.
on Amazon, they keep part of it. So
Yes, that's another fact. Yeah.
yeah, cool. Um, and yeah, oh yeah, you kind of said this, but how was the launching phase, and did you have any issues during this time?
Okay. Um, as I said at the beginning, I started TopFit not 2 years, like 1 year and a half ago, and I started like so motivated and working every day, and with I was very constant, but that there was a problem. Okay, the problem was that I was studying until last week. I was studying industrial engineer,
Hmm.
and it take me a lot of time out. Okay, I had to study a lot, and I wasn't able to dedicate enough time to top it.
Hmm.
And this was a fact, and I had to be totally honest with me and think, okay, now I have to studies. Uh, and my point was, okay, I prefer finishing the studies as soon as I can,
Hmm.
and my career as soon as I can, and then I will be able to be completely or
Full
full
time.
time with TopFit. Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
and 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 that's it. And now that I have finished, I'm planning to dedicate not full time, but yeah, try to every day do something be active on Instagram and Facebook and all these social networks. And in future, like as you said, the question was future plans.
Mm-hmm.
I would really love creating more products. Okay,
Yeah.
my career is a technological career. I love technology. I love sports. So my long term would be to unite these two factors and do something much bigger than TopFit. Okay, maybe TopFit is just the
Mm.
beginning and it's just the seed, but to do something that unites these two factors and because essentially are my both passions.
Mm-hmm. You think you could use the TopFit brand to, make it even bigger, or is it going to be a completely different thing?
Well, that's not. I don't know, but I think it could be a very good starting point because now I have like a very small, but like a small seed, and I think I like the name. I feel it like it is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I would really like it to use TopFit. It would be like emblematic.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the word. And yeah, so I was also looking at the TopFit Instagram, and like uh I know, like, brands starting up have a bit of problem, getting engagement and, getting, like, I don't know, not just likes, but also comments and, reposts and stuff. But I feel
Yes.
like you have a very high engagement, like, for like, taking into account your followers and stuff. Like, I feel like you have a very high engagement. Like, how do you do it?
Yes. Sincerely, okay. I think that, for example, if you look around Instagram, you will find a lot of page that has more than 10K followers, and you go into a post and maybe that post only has like 40
10.
likes
Yeah.
and or 10 likes and has no comments. Uh, and that's not good because people knows it and they see it. And if they see it, uh, it's not like a good thing for your brand. Okay, so what I have mm, done a lot with TopFit is to contact runners, okay, local runners
Mm.
that has a lot of engagement in their own profiles, and to contact them. Many times they have been the ones that have contact TopFit to do a promo, and what I did or what we have done with TopFit is to uh, send them the TopFit for free,
Mm-hmm.
and so that they can use it. They can promote it in their profiles, and yeah, and another key key factor is that many people doesn't go running alone. Okay,
Yeah.
they go with friends
Mm.
or family or this stuff. So
And
if you go running with a friend and you see that he's wearing something rare in as a belt, you will ask to them, "What's
mm,
this? Okay, what are you wearing here? What is this? I've never seen something like this." And maybe that's when they see that it is working perfect for his friend or for her friend, and he really likes it and he uses it every day. That's when everything, oh, let me check it, and maybe if I liked it and if you tell me that it is pretty comfortable, why don't I buy why don't I buy it? And many orders, many people that order the product came from this.
so it's, basically word of mouth. It's like no paid
Yes.
ads, no paid anything, just word of mouth.
Now, yeah, as you said, but
Mhm.
I have also done paid ads.
Okay.
Okay, I've done paid ads, but it is a fact that Facebook ads. I did Facebook ads.
Okay.
Okay, ads on Instagram and Facebook
Hmm.
are difficult now, and you have to have a big budget.
Yeah.
Okay, to know all the metrics and yeah, it's quite difficult. And I've did, and we've done Facebook ads. It had results, good results,
Okay.
but not as good to do it constantly.
Yeah.
Okay, it was like for campaigns. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now it's Black Friday. Okay, let's set up
Yeah.
a Black Friday campaign, and let's and yeah, they were effective. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
for every day or for the long term, it was quite it was not worthy.
Yeah, because I guess if you just paste it on Instagram and Facebook ads, you're just burning cash like
That's
like
it.
crazy. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. You
And
gotta
I
wait.
and I and I and I think if you have a bigger budget, uh, you can do it, and it's a very good thing if you have the knowledge too. It is a very good thing to expand the project and the product and the brand. But you have to have the budget and the knowledge and the time too.
Mm-hmm.
And at that moment, I didn't have enough time to
Cool.
set all these and all this stuff to set a good campaign. So that's why I thought, okay, maybe let's not burn cash out and try to talk with some local influencers
Mm.
or these kind of things.
Have you used influencers?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, quite
cool.
them. But it is a fact that in my case, in top with TopFit, local influencers performed better than top influencers.
Really?
Why? Because top influencers, yes, it's super true. Because top influencers, you have to pay them a lot of money, and yeah, maybe you are gonna get some sales or some orders from the influencers, but when you do the balance, it is not worthy.
Yeah.
And when contacting or to local influencers, uh, you don't have to pay them anything. You just have to send the product for free, and there's it works perfect. It
Wow.
works. Maybe you're not gonna receive 100 orders next day, but in the long term, it works
Better.
100% better than the other things. Yeah.
I feel like because they're like closer to the people they know, so they can easily,
Yes.
yeah, like get them to buy it. So
Yes.
yeah,
Sure.
and yeah. So getting to the end, what's your biggest down moment? And has it been related to your age? Like, has your age been a barrier to do this? Like, yeah, have you had any age related issues?
I wouldn't say this,
Okay.
not at all. But maybe it's true that sometimes when people knew or that it hasn't been a problem for me because I am like super confident on the project on the product and I know it is a very good product. Okay, but there is always the friend or
Mm.
people that maybe see that the brand is has well that a 19-year-old has created the brand and maybe they can feel like okay that's not gonna go and that's not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
successful or that's not gonna go anywhere but sincerely I didn't care at all about this because
Exactly.
there's always good shit stuff like
Mm-hmm.
coming from everywhere and okay just be confident with what you're doing with the product and yeah but obviously if there was a critic and it criticized I was always open to hear it and try to improve.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, looking at it from the the positive side always, and
Yes.
leave the haters apart, but also
That's it.
yeah, getting
That's it.
their feedback as well. And
That's it.
yeah, the last question. So I asked this to everyone, and people kind of hate it, but what's your goal in life, and what do you want to be remembered for?
That's a quite difficult
Yeah.
question,
Yep.
but um, I think what I want to be remembered is to have helped a lot of people as much as I could. I don't want to be remembered to be a successful guy or all this stuff. I want to be remembered that a person that with what he has done, he has been able to help a lot of people. And I think this would be like the greatest the greatest thing.
Cool, 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 cool. All right. Well, thank you, Arnau. Thanks for coming here. It was a pleasure having you here, and I enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure our listeners did as well, and they learned from your experience. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and thank you to you, Roger, for thinking about TopFit and me. It's been a pleasure.
And a way to avoid that, in my opinion, is don't spend too much money at first, right? Just test something with the less money as you can. Don't have too many employees at first. Make sure your burn rate, your cash burn, is as low as possible. Just the necessary stuff, and see if it works. First, before spending tons of money. And if it doesn't work, you pivot, you move to something else. And then you start investing money when you have some traction, so that the growth is linear instead of being risky.